Hello, welcome to NA community. In this particular video, we are going to discuss the context of Vidahi Ahara. When you think about the term Vidahi Ahara, Ahara means the substances which are being taken through the oral cavity, and Vidahi refers to the substances which are causing the effect of Vidaha. So, when you think about the term Vidaha, this is being explained in the context of Pitta Prakopaka Karanas. So, as far as the Madhukosha commentary, which says Katvam Loshna Vidahi Tikshna Lavana Krodho Pavasatapa. In that way, Vidahi is being mentioned there. In the context of Sushruta, it is being mentioned that Krodha Shoka Bhayayasa Upavasa Vidagdha Maithuna Upagamana, etc. In that way, Tikshnoshna Lakhu Vidahi Pittam Prakopamabhadyate. Whenever if you think about this particular Nidana, specifically Vidahi refers to the ones which are responsible for the Pitta dosha vitiation in the body. As far as Dalhana says about the term Vidahi, means Vidahi iti yadamladgara daha trishna prabhutin udirya krichrat pakam upagachati tad Vidahi. So that means the Vidahi iti yad amlodgara daha trishna prabhuti udirya krichrat pakam upagachati tad Vidahi. So that means the Vidahi Ahara are the ones which are responsible for the amlodgara. So that means the sore belching, daha, that means burning sensation in the epigastric region or retrosternal region, etc., or in the throat region, etc. So, Trishna, the ones which are responsible for the thirst, and Krichrat Pakam, so that means which are responsible for difficulty in digestion or delay in digestion may take place. So, that is what we can say Vidahi effect. This is the substances which actually considered to be Vidahi Ahara. When you think about this, these are the substances which may have Laguguna, which may have Snigdha Guna. So that means which may have Snigdha Guna in the sense the person may have the oil here that may be Sarshapataila or the Sesame oil or mustard oil, Ushna. So that means which is hot in potency that may contain red chili, Tekshna, which may have the irritating effect, which is causing the immediate inflammation in the body, which when it comes in contact with the body parts, viscera, which is having the specific smell, drava. So that means, so that will be having a little bit amount of the, what you say, that the dravatva in them. So if the substances are having these qualities, definitely it is considered to be the guna which are having the which pitta dosha possesses these gunas. Whenever the person is taking these substances in excess, these gunas they are going to get increased in the body. Thereby, the person may have the pitta dosha vitiation. When you think about the events, they are going to take place when a person is going to take these particular substances. So that is, whenever the person is going to consume the food substances, immediately that is pranavata that is actually responsible for the movement of these substances into the body. That means from the mouth, it will be entering into the amashaya with the help of pranavata. When this particular prana, the Vidahi Ahara, that is having the actually Teja Mahabhuta dominance. As such, Teja Mahabhuta dominance in the sense that will be having the similar qualities of a Pitta. We know that the Pitta dosha is having the gunas. Pittam Sasnehati Shnoshnu Lakhu Visram Saram Dravam. So that means there may be a possibility of increase of Ushna, Tikshna, Visra, Sara, Drava, Laghu Guna, Snig. That means there may be a possibility of these guna going to get increased in the Mahasrotas. Mahasrotas refers to the elementary canal. So That means when there is the increase of Ushna, Tikshna, Laguguna, etc., the person may develop the clinical manifestations as Amlodgara, that is sore eructation, Daha or burning sensation in the upper alimentary canal, maybe in the epigastric region, or maybe in the retrosternal region, maybe in the throat region, and the person may have the Trishna. So, because of the increased influx of the fluid into the alimentary canal, so which will be leading to the shrinkage of the, what do you say, that the rasa in the body, thereby the person may have the Trishna. Increase of the snigdha and dravatva, that may lead to krichrat pakaha. So that means there may be a possibility of delay in the digestion may take place. In total, the Vidahi Ahara may lead to the Pitta dosha prakopa. Maybe there may be a possibility of either one guna vriddhi, or two guna vriddhi, or three guna vriddhi, four guna vriddhi, or all the guna vriddhi may be there of the Pitta dosha, depending upon the nature of the, what is it, Vidahi Ahara. As far as the current understanding, suppose if the person is taking this particular type of the Viruddha or Vidahi Ahara, what actually happens is, because these substances are having the, what do you say, that mustard oil, these substances may be red chili or green chili, etc., there may be a possibility of the inflammation to happen in the oral cavity. There may be a possibility of inflammation to happen in the pharynx, esophagus, and stomach. Why stomach is being highlighted here? Because if you think about the upper alimentary canal, the substances which may remain for the maximum amount of period in the particular part of the upper alimentary canal is stomach. So that means up to 2 hours that may remain in that particular stomach for the proper digestion. Whereas in the mouth, that may remain for a period of 2 minutes or so. In the pharynx, it will be entering into the distal part within seconds. In the esophagus, that will be moving from the pharynx to stomach within seconds. But in the stomach, that may remain for much longer duration. That's why the inflammation may happen in that particular stomach for the longer amount of time. This will be leading to the release of inflammatory markers in the stomach. And when you think about the inflammatory markers, they're nothing but the proteins. So that means, so the oncotic pressure in the gastric lumen is going to get increased. Because of this, that will be responsible for the influx of the fluid, that is the water portion and electrolytes, that is sodium, potassium, chloride, etc., into the stomach from the intravascular compartment into the stomach. So this is actually responsible for the dilution of hydrochloric acid and gastric juices in the stomach. Because of this, there will be the prolonged closure of a pyloric antrum. So because of that, the prolonged closure of the pyloric antrum, and that will be leading to the reverse peristalsis of the contents of the stomach into the esophagus as such, leading to the burning sensation to happen in the retrosternal region. And the another mechanism where there will be the transport of macromolecules that may take place from the stomach into the capillaries of the stomach. From there, it will be entering into the intravascular compartment due to the gastric mucosal damage. Thus, when you think about the example, suppose the person is going to take this particular food substance. Normally, he is going to take up to 25% routinely. On one particular occasion, the particular person, say Mr. X, is going to take up to more than 60% of the portion of this particular type of diet. This will be leading to the almost whatever we have discussed earlier, inflammation to happen in the stomach. Thereby, inflammatory markers are going to get produced in the stomach, which will be leading to the influx of the fluid and electrolytes into the stomach from the intravascular compartment, leading to the dilution of hydrochloric acid and the poor functioning of the gastric juices. Thereby, the macromolecules which are present in the stomach, they may remain in the stomach as macromolecules, and because of the increased inflammation, there will be the gastric mucosal damage, and the macromolecules which are being present in the stomach, they may enter into the intravascular compartment through the capillaries of the stomach as macromolecules. Thereby, these macromolecules enter into the bloodstream. So, and the other way, that is because of the pyloric antrum closure, this will be leading to reverse peristaltic movement. Thereby, there may be a possibility of the presence of the burning sensation in the epigastric region, burning sensation in the retrosternal region, and burning sensation in the throat region. Plus, there may be a possibility of sore eructations may be possible because of the excess amount of hydrochloric acid which will be entering into the upper alimentary canal via reverse peristalsis. The take-home messages from today's discussion are Vidahi Ahara. They are having the Tejo Mahabhuta dominance in them, which will be leading to the abnormal vitiation of Pitta dosha in the body. Initially, that will be Pitta dosha vitiation will be taking place in the Mahasrotas itself. This will be leading to the affliction of Rakta and Sweda in due course of time, based on the Ashraya Ashrayi Bhava. And as far as the pathological events taking place during the Vidahi Ahara intake, there will be the inflammation to happen in the upper alimentary canal. So, maybe in the mouth, pharynx, esophagus, and stomach. The stomach inflammation may happen to the maximum extent in this particular occasion. This will be leading to the inflammatory markers production, which are nothing but the proteins in the upper alimentary canal. Thereby, there will be the possibility of poor digestive fire, which in turn leads to poor digestion. This is about the effect of Vidahi Ahara and its impact based on the Ayurveda understanding and conventional understanding. That's all for today. What are the major key takeaways from today's discussion? Mention in the comment box below. And what is the one video that you'd like to hear in the coming days in this particular channel? Mention in the comment box below, and spread this particular video to maximum number of true Nidana learners so that we can make a huge movement out of this particular small message. That's all for today. Something more in the next video. Thank you.